Good morning, church family. It's me, Mr. Ted, coming to you from my back porch for another exciting day of Sunday school. This week, we're going to be talking about stumbling blocks, those things that get in our way. In life, we typically try to do the right thing, but oftentimes we find that things can get in our way. They slow us down from doing God's work. I want you to take a look at this first video that talks all about stumbling blocks getting in our way and the importance of relying on God. Things may get tough, but relying on God will help us get through it.
Slapstick Theater, David and Goliath. This is David.
Hey!
David was a shepherd who lived in Bethlehem. David was chosen by God to be the next king of Israel when he was just a boy. But David had to wait a very long time until that promise would come true, because there was another king of Israel named Saul. Saul led the armies of Israel. One day, King Saul was with his army near the Valley of Elah. On the other side of this valley, the Philistines, the enemies of Israel, gathered their army ready to fight. The Philistines had a giant warrior named Goliath who challenged the Israelites.
Hey!
Goliath spoke badly of God and his people. He shouted and taunted them, saying, "Choose one man to come down here and fight me." The Israelites and King Saul were very afraid. Meanwhile, David's father sent David to bring some food to his brothers and their captain. Goliath came out of the Philistines' army, and David heard him shout his usual mean taunts to the army of Israel.
Whoa, what?
As soon as the Israelites saw Goliath, they began to run away in fright.
See ya!
David asked, "Who is this Philistine anyway, that he has allowed to defy the armies of the living God?" David's questions were reported to King Saul, and the king sent for him.
Hi!
David said, "Don't worry about this Philistine. I'll go fight him." Saul said, "There's no way you can fight him and win. You're only a boy."
Wait!
But David told Saul that he had taken care of his father's sheep and rescued them from lions and bears. Then David declared, "The Lord who rescued me from the claws of the lion and bear will rescue me from this Philistine." So Saul said, "All right, go ahead and may the Lord be with you." David picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream. Then, armed only with his shepherd's staff and sling, he started across the valley to fight Goliath. When Goliath saw him coming, he sneered at him and yelled bad things at David. But David said, "You come to me with a sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies." Goliath moved closer to attack, and David quickly ran out to meet him. He hurled a stone from his sling and hit Goliath in the forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell to the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with only a sling and a stone, for he had no sword. But he knew the power of God and trusted God to win the battle against the giant.
Did you see how David relied on God to defeat Goliath? Goliath seemed like something that was so insurpassable, which means a huge stumbling block, something that really gets in our way, and he relied on God to help him get through this. See, Jesus told a parable where he described what we need to do when things get tough. We need to be the salt. We need to be the salt of the earth. And salt's something that we sprinkle on food to help food taste better. I want you to go ahead and take a look at this next video, which reminds us to help spread goodness everywhere we go.
Carrie, thanks for helping me with this story about food trucks in the park.
Walking around eating different foods is no problem, Rebecca. I especially like the taco truck. Yum!
Ooh, let's give that place a try. Hey, that's Barkley.
Hello, ladies. Up for some unexpected French fries? They're pretty awesome, and they're free.
Sure, Barkley, but how do you make money giving away French fries?
It all works out. So, how about some fries? Here's a sample of everything I make.
Don't mind if I do.
What makes your fries unexpected? Seems to me that
Rick, what did you put on these?
Oh, I fried those in pickle juice. That was unexpected, wasn't it?
They're terrible.
Well, if you're not a fan of my unexpected pickle fries, try the next ones.
Well, they can't be worse than... Yuck! They are worse. They taste like you cooked them in...
Yup, soap suds.
Oh,
Unexpected, right?
Barkley, that's disgusting. Where'd you learn how to cook?
I'm blowing bubbles here.
Bummer. Well, maybe you'll like these.
Maybe you shouldn't eat anymore.
Oh, these fries are on fire.
Those are my unexpected hot sauce fries.
Barkley, do something.
Try those last fries. They're just boring old salted potatoes.
Ooh, wow, I thought I was... Hey, these are salty.
Like, unexpectedly salty?
I need water.
Oh, can do. That's $10.
That's...
Unexpectedly pricey? I can't give everything away for free. And trust me, everyone wants my water, even if they aren't too stoked about my unexpected fries. So like, get it before it's gone.
Pay him.
Barkley, no offense, but maybe you should stick to the bakery. Your fries are unexpectedly awful.
But you gotta admit, I'm a great water salesman.
As you go out into the world this week, do your best to spread good news everywhere you go. Sprinkle a little of that salt to help spread the good news. Don't worry about those stumbling blocks. If we rely on God, we can get through anything. See you next week.